best when you got the best. The hottest band in the world.
Smack 'em a gob, everybody. Hey, it's Black Sabbath Sunday, and Nicholas Patti got another donation here. It's Dio, the very best of Dio, that came out in the year 2000, going against Thin Lizzy's Definitive Collection 2006. That's when it came out. All right. Now, boy, do I love both these bands. I know it's Black Sabbath Sunday, and this may be blasphemous and all, but I like Thin Lizzy more than Dio, and I love Dio. Don't get it twisted. Let's cut the deck. Thin Lizzy is really up there. One of my favorite bands of all time. So let's see how it does against the solo Dio stuff. All right, here we go. We got Stand Up and Shout versus Whiskey in a Jar. Stand Up and Shout. Gotta go with Dio, man. The ultimate opening track for a Dio album definitely is Stand Up and Shout. All right, next. Holy Diver versus Rocker. I dig both, but again, I gotta go with Dio, man. Holy Diver. Jump, jump. Love it. Look out. All right, Rainbow in the Dark versus Still in Love with You. It's going to sound a little blasphemous on my part, but I'm not the biggest fan of Still in Love with You. I know. It's considered one of their biggest songs, and it's always played live, but I mean, the live and dangerous version's okay. I can handle it more than I don't like the studio version. I just don't. With that other dude singing, I don't care for it. I love Rainbow in the Dark. Always have. Great damn tune. Wins. All right, next. Here it comes again. Straight through the heart. Against Showdown. Showdown's awesome, but man, Dio is wiping the floor so far, huh? I'm giving Straight to the Heart to Dio. All right, next. We Rock versus Wild One. Another one for Dio, man. We Rock rocks. Wild One's good, but no. Next, The Last in Line versus Jailbreak. Definitely The Last in Line. Look at that. Look at all those wins Dio's getting. It's crazy, right? All right, the next one. Mystery versus Boys Are Back in Town. Let me tell you, man. Boys Are Back in Town is a shame. You know what? It's not a bad song, but it does make me angry that that's the song they picked. I mean, that's the song that's popular to the masses is Boys Are Back in Town and Jailbreak to a lesser extent. Much lesser extent, but Boys Are Back in Town. And it's not one of their best songs. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm biased because it's so huge and they have such better tunes. But I don't know. It kind of rubs me the wrong way. But it doesn't rub me the wrong way as much as Mystery. I don't like that song, Mystery. I think it's a blemish on Last in Line, and it was their attempt to do Rainbow in the Dark Part 2, and it just didn't work. So I'm going with Boys Are Back in Town. I'm giving it to that one. So finally, Thin Lizzy gets one, and the first one they get is Boys Are Back in Town. That's nutty. All right, next. King of Rock and Roll versus Cowboy Song. I dig King of Rock and Roll, but no way, man. Cowboy Song is too classic. Now Thin Lizzy's taking over, huh? I'm giving that to Cowboy Song. Next, Sacred Heart versus Don't Believe a Word. Oh, this one's too easy. I don't like Sacred Heart. It's long and plodding, and I just don't like it. Don't Believe a Word. I worship that damn song. Wins. Another one for Thin Lizzy. Next one. Hungry for Heaven versus Bad Reputation. Now, Hungry for Heaven is another attempt of them getting commercial, but for some reason, I really love that song. I think Hungry for Heaven is awesome, and it is. I thought it was a great stab at releasing a commercial song, but it didn't really do anything. And it was even on a soundtrack and stuff. I don't know, man. And then we got Bad Reputation, which is a much better song, man. I gotta give that one to Thin Lizzy. Hands down. As much as I love Hungry for Heaven, it doesn't come close to Bad Reputation. Next. Rock and Roll Children versus Dancing in the Moonlight. I hate Rock and Roll Children. And believe it or not, I didn't like Dancing in the Moonlight as a kid. I love it now. I remember Bad Reputation. I bought that album because it was for like 99 cents. You know, it had the corner cut at the record store. And, well, department store. It wasn't a record store. And I bought it for 99 cents. I took a chance on it. And I loved it, but I always hated that song. Dancing in the Moonlight. I would change it all the time. Now I love it. I think it's great. And Rock and Roll Children, I've always hated. And I still do to this day. I'm not a fan of that song at all. So I'm giving that one to Dancing in the Moonlight. Next, Man of Silver Mountain is like a live version of Dio versus Rosalie / Cowgirl song. I gotta go with Thin Lizzy again, man. I love that Bob Seger cover they do, and I love, you know, they throw in cowboy song, a different type cowgirl song, which is awesome, and it wins. All right, next. Dream Evil versus Do Anything You Want To. I'm going to have to go with Do Anything You Want To. I love Dream Evil. It's not bad. But Do Anything You Want To, the dueling guitars with Gary Moore, it's just an awesome tune, man. The king of rock and roll is dead. Next, I could have been a dreamer versus Waiting for an Alibi. This one's extremely easy. I don't like I Could Have Been a Dreamer. And it was a horrible first single for Dream Evil. It's like, God, it's like to me it sounds like a goddamn filler song. And it became like the video for this album. Didn't help it, let me tell you. All the Fools Sailed Away is a much better choice, which they did the second single that, but by that time, I think I Could Have Been a Dreamer just ruined it. All right, I got to go with Waiting for an Alibi. That song is beyond classic. Wins. Next, Lock Up the Wolves versus Chinatown. Now, this one's very close, I got to say. I love Lock Up the Wolves. I really do. I love the Lock Up the Wolves album. I love the Chinatown album, but I ranked the Thin Lizzy albums not too long ago, and Chinatown ended up at the very bottom. I still love it, but at the very bottom. If I was to pick, which one do I like more, Lock Up the Wolves or Chinatown? Hands down, I'd give it to Lock Up the Wolves. But here, I can't. As much as I love the song Lock Up the Wolves, I like the song Chinatown more. So Thin Lizzy gets another one. Now we're down to the last one, which is Strange Highways. Going against a song called Dedication, which was, I believe that song was a Grand Slam song that was never finished, or, you know, parts of it were done, or maybe all of it were done, but they re-recorded it with Robinson and Downey and Gorham and made it a Thin Lizzy tune. And I absolutely worship Dedication. I think it's an amazing song. It's just amazing. And yeah, I'm going to put it over Strange Highways. Because, I mean, I love Strange Highways, but no, Dedication is the winner. But it's funny because as doing this, the first 6 songs on here, Dio won. And then the next 10 songs, Thin Lizzy won. It's like Dio won in the beginning, Thin Lizzy won in the end. And this is the final score, Nicholas. And there you go, 10-6. Thank you so much, Nicholas, for the donation, and thank you everybody that's tuning in right now. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and ring that little notification bell, and leave your comments below what you would pick over Dio and Thin Lizzy. I'd love to know. Leave it in the comments below. And like this video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and smack 'em a gob.